Want to start an e-commerce business or even work as an online freelancer at home? In this video, I interviewed Cajoles. She is the founder of Online Filipino Freelancers, and in this video, she will be sharing with you her thoughts, ideas, and strategies on how to survive and succeed during this crisis coming up. Hello everybody, this is Fibo Lim and welcome to the Entrepreneurs Charity Summit. In this summit, we interview the best of the best entrepreneur speakers, thought leaders out there in the Philippines so that we can get their ideas, thoughts, and strategies on what's actually working right now and how you can survive and succeed despite the crisis happening right now, even if you're at home, even if your business is greatly affected. And this is also a fundraising activity wherein 100% of the proceeds will be donated to help our frontliners like the PNP, AFP, and health workers to purchase their personal protective equipment as well. And ngayon, I'm really excited because I've brought one of the best people. And just to give you a backstory on how I knew this person. No? So we attended an event in Singapore, Malaysia, I think Singapore. Basta ibang bansa. We attended an event and that event is not cheap. It's like over 300,000+. So, kumbaga, people who are there talaga are quality people talagang, they're hindi sila basta-basta. And she's one of them. And, what happened is, she doesn't know this, so let me share a quick story. So, kumbaga, I knew her and I knew her already. I see her, but I saw her somewhere in sa social media and sabi ko, how can I make friends with this person? So parang tumabi ako, tapos nag-high five din ako sa kanya. Hindi niya ako kilala. Parang paano? So, sabi ko na, hey, what's your name? Ganun. Pero alam ko na pangalan niya, by the way. Ay, sige. So, ayun, sabi ko, can I add you on Facebook? And parang yung mukha niya, sabi niya, who are you? Parang ganun. Pero,
hindi ako dito.
But basta to make the long story short, we had lunch together, we knew each other, and then when we had more conversation, talagang na-inspire ako sa na-build niya. And yun nga, for the past few months, she's interviewed in different television networks and mga talks, mga seminars from, different organizations, big organizations. So, I can really say na the reason why she's invited to these seminars, to these television networks, kasi she has a mission and it's really impacting people's lives right now. And kumbaga, she has built a following and she's the founder of Online Filipino Freelancers, which is, as of this video, as of this interview, more than 215,000 members. 215,000 members. Isn't that amazing? Guys, I want to introduce to you one of my friend, and I treat this person as also one of my mentors din kasi I'm impacted and inspired din. And by the way, before this, she also conducted a parang fundraising and she was able to raise up 250,000 pesos plus, I'm sure it will be more, to help our frontliners. Kumbaga, hindi siya, it's just from her heart, right? And she was able to do that just by asking donation lang from her community. Isn't that amazing? The truth is, tingin ko nga, hindi ko kaya eh. Pero nung nakita ko siya, sabi ko, tingin ko kaya ko. Hingin nila ako ng advice, no? Guys, I want you to welcome one of my friend and I treat also as a mentor, Miss Cajoles. CJ, thank you so much for saying yes to this. I really appreciate your time. I know your time is valuable and thank you for generously accepting this and sharing your ideas in a few minutes.
Grabe! It's one of the best introduction yata na receive ko ever since nagtatalk ako. It's actually an honor to be here. Thank you. So actually, if you consider me as your mentor, I consider you as my idol talaga. Ako din, I have my own share of introduction with them. Parang naririnig ko yung Fibo Lim before. Kasi talaga namang popular ang Fibo Lim. And then, when I posted our lunch together sa
Yeah.
Train the Trainer pa yata yun, no?
Yeah,
Pasawalan
yeah.
na. And then, they said like, Cook, si Fibo ba yung kasama mo? And I was like, tapos super Google ako, oh my God, I have a celebrity pala with me. Ayan, nakakatuwa lang yung journey natin. Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in and for being here in this donation drive. So thank you if you're here and you have been listening to the speakers, to the effort of Mr. Fibo Lim. Thank you so much for saying yes to our advocacy to help the
Wonderful.
frontliners.
CJ, you have built a community of people of online Filipino freelancers, and pumunta ka nga sa Cebu. I didn't mention introduction. Pumunta ka sa Cebu to conduct this, and then you said na you're gonna do it Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and which is amazing. And because of that, na-inspired din ako mag-conduct ng event din, like conference yearly. Parang, and right now it's over 215,000 who are members. Is it okay if you could share? Kasi most probably some of your viewers then just saw you for the first time.
Yes.
And is it okay if you could share what you do and also why you do what you do?
Of course. Hello sa mga fans ulit ni Fibo Lim. I'm the founder of Online Filipino Freelancers. It's a work from home community. So I started this 5 years ago. I've been working from home for like 9 years now. So 9 years na po ako naka-quarantine talaga. Kaya nung sinabing quarantine, madali lang yan para sa amin kasi we've been working from home. So the advocacy of this group is to help Filipinos know that there is an opportunity for us to work from home and earn decent amount of money at the same time. Kasi ako kasi parang personally, I'm heartbroken when I see people standing in the line na parang oras yung binibilang nila to wait for a bus or FX to go home. They consume 3 to 4 hours a day times 5 days times 20 days in a month. How many hours have you been spending just to travel, and then how much are we getting lang naman talaga, plus the effort, the energy that are wasted, I would say. And then although also we are also reaching out to the OFWs na may paraan para kumita ka sa bahay lang actually, and we are a living testimony of that. We're a living proof that it is possible. Kaya siguro lumaki din yung group namin na ganito. So we're helping Filipinos. What are the skills that you need to learn in order for you to work from home? Ang kailangan mo lang naman is internet, Wi-Fi, yun, and a laptop or a desktop, tapos your skill and yung lakas ng loob mo na gawin yung ganitong bagay, because it's totally worth it. You know, working from home is something like hindi mo mapapantayan. And what's the alternative? To become an employee and you know, you spend a lot of time outside your home, like you don't see the milestones of your kids, but in reality there is an opportunity. There is a way for us to do it. Baka lang hindi alam ng mga tao na totoo, meron talagang legit na work from home. So that's how we started as a community.
Right. That's amazing. Kumbaga, you also have a course, right? Is what's the course called? Is it off or?
It's the course is actually it's off university. So Online Filipino Freelancers University. I'm the head coach there. The title of the course is How to Earn 6 to 7 figures in a month by selling physical products using Facebook ads. Yung attack naman ng course na yun is that I'm also an entrepreneur. So I'm a founder. My journey was I was a freelancer before. And then I transitioned to becoming an entrepreneur. I discovered that you can earn so much more pala while selling physical and digital products without leaving your home. And you can also, you know, create physical products then by using Facebook ads. So, ang Facebook pala, guys, ay pwede pala siyang pagkakitaan, you know, and Fibo is one of the, you know, influencers about that too. So, there is a way pala for us to earn using Facebook aside from using it on a personal reason lang. So, yun yung tinuturo din namin dun sa course na yan.
Right, amazing. I forgot this introduction, pero you're building a brand right now. I think a few months lang, nag-launch ka ng coffee, which is Copify.
Yes, Copify, correct.
it's been my dream, by the way. I want to tell you na to have my own physical product. Parang wow. I mean, is it okay if you can share more about this na how did you build that brand? And then ngayon, I'm sure na in demand naman to. You're now good in marketing. So kumbaga kung anong produkto yan, talagang you can really offer it real quick, or you can really sell out real quick. Pero is it okay if, kasi I'm sure the reason I'm asking this kasi there's most probably people also watching no na did they want to have their own physical product, their own brand? Is it okay if you could share more about this? How did Copify came about, and then ano yung backstory nito?
Yeah, sure. It's wala akong box dito pero anong tawag dito? It's my dream as well na magkaroon ng physical product na aside from the digital courses that we're using. Parang I want to cover all bases. So nung una, gusto ko mga skincare products talaga kasi may akong maglagay kung ano-ano sa face. However, I can't find the right manufacturer to kasi when you're building a physical product, it's not enough na you just put something out there. So talagang pinag-aaralan natin yung branding. Sa e-commerce kasi we're selling physical products from Alibaba. We source products from China. However, those are generic brands. And dumating ako dun sa point na gusto kong magkaroon ng sarili ko na ako talaga yung naka-front doon. Kasi parang minsan nakakapagod na mag-source ka ng iba-ibang products. Tapos naghahanap ako ng more meaning to that, to the one I'm selling. So, Copify has been born kasi mahilig din ako sa coffee talaga. Tapos, we tried a different angle na, bakit dami ng 3-in-1? So, you have to come up with something that's unique and very new in the eyes of the market. So, we thought of, nag-R&D kami, nag-research kami, ano yung gusto ng tao, and we came up with this coffee. Sadly, affected siya ng coronavirus because we didn't ship out. But hopefully, it has been amazing kasi within 30 days of launch, we have sold 5,000 boxes.
Wow.
This is an organic. Wala pang ads to. So, hindi pa kami talaga nakabumubulo sa pero there is a possibility, but you just have to really put your heart on it. Ilang buwan din siyang pinag-isipan. So, if you're somebody who wants to launch a physical product, for all of you listening, it's not that easy. Pero once your heart is there kasi you become unstoppable eh. So, kahit medyo malayo pa yung, let's say it's a long-term goal, it's not overnight success, but eventually you'll be there.
Yeah, I understand. So, how do you call this? By the way, yung how did you come up with the name? I think I have an idea, pero I'm not sure. Is it because you're teaching e-commerce and there's Shopify plus coffee and it's Copify? Is that correct?
Yes, that's what we come up with. Kasi naisip ko, ang tagal kong mag-isip talaga ng pangalan. Actually, isa yun sa mga mahihirap na isipin. Ano yung pangalan ng brand mo? So, we thought of Spotify kasi it's music for everyone. Tapos, Copify, it's coffee for everyone. That's the original tagline, coffee for everyone. Tapos, Shopify, it sounds like, kasi e-commerce, ang platform namin, Shopify. So, parang, sige, Copify na lang. So,
it's amazing. The name really stuck in my head. Parang, wow. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, no, selling 5,000 boxes organic, ibig sabihin walang ads, like, it's really hard. Like, for me, I don't think I can do it. I live and breathe through ads, by the way. By the way, is it okay if you could share, how do you call this? How is it possible now you're able to sell like 5,000 boxes organically?
I have my following. Naging puhunan ko yung pagiging influencer ko sa group pa lang kasi doon ako nagpo-promote. So, even my course, umabot ako sa siguro millions na rin yung earnings nung course na yun. And then wala rin yung ads. So, my mentor taught me like, nagugulat din siya. Sabi niya, ang tinuro ko sa'yo is how you can create a course and then put it on Facebook ads. Ngayon, how did you do it na organic? Sabi ko, no, coach, wala pa yung ads talaga. Kasi I'm not like Fibo. Si Fibo kasi malakas ang loob sa, humarap sa camera. Yun naman yung strength niya na talaga namang hands down. Sobrang inspired ako na, how do you do it? Kasi, di ba, naalala mo nung nakapila tayong bumibili ng lunch, ini-interview ko si Fibo nun, sabi ko, ginawa ko yung opportunity. Sabi ko, paano mo ba nagagawa? Kasi yun naman yung hindi ko strength. So introvert, tapos hindi ako ganun kagaling talaga like you. na nakikita mo, wow, sponsored ad si Fibo yung nakikita. Parang wala pa akong ganong kalakas ng loob. So,
Right.
ang nangyari naman sa akin, gumawa ako ng isang community. Yun nga, yung online Filipino Freelancers. So, kilala nila ako doon. And the trust is there na, pag produkto tin ni Coach, bilhin natin. So, umabot siya ng 5,000 because of the group din.
Wow. And how are you able to start, kasi before, now that you have the following na, how did you build that following? Kasi I'm sure our viewers as well no understand na if you have the best product, if you have the best message, pero you don't have somebody believing in that message, useless pa rin, right? How did you build that following?
Okay. Noong una, it was just really by accident. Hindi ko naman pinangarap na, isang araw gusto kong maging influencer, isang araw gusto kong magkaroon ng ganitong kalaking community. I never did that. Siguro, if you are starting from scratch, I would say you really have to believe in the message yourself. Kasi it will be transpired to the people.
Right.
So parang don't chase the money. Kasi yung money talagang end result na lang siya na, nagkaroon ako ng brand, nagkaroon ako ng ganito, and people believed in that. But sabi nga nila, diba, people will not buy from you unless they know that you care. So simula tayo doon na we have to find your voice, find your authentic voice, your authenticity, na why are you unique and why people should listen to you. And then simula tayo mag-build ng content, and let people know that you're not after the money. Let people know that you genuinely want to help them. And then eventually, when you are offering something not for free anymore, they will never hesitate na, okay, if you say jump, I will jump. Something like that. But you cannot achieve that in 30 days. Parang you have to be mahaba yung process din talaga. You have to show them that I'm here, I want to change your life, I want to see you grow as a person, as an individual, without getting anything from anything in return, something like that.
Yeah, understand. I also see na, are you doing homeschooling, by the way?
Yeah, homeschooling.
Yeah. The reason I want to ask this kasi I would want to do homeschooling sa kids ko in the future. Pero parang, having thoughts about this and that. And I'm sure ngayon, because of this pandemic, ewan ko, I think that in the next year, kasi we don't know I think, kumbaga, even if even if humina na, but as long as there are still cases, I'm sure na schools will be closed, and then I don't know how this works. Pero most probably, some of our audience right now are watching may consider homeschooling as well. Kasi, right? Is it okay if you could share about this? Ano yung experience mo with regards to homeschooling? It's really amazing, no? Kasi we think na homeschooling, para lang yan sa, kawawa naman yung bata. Hindi, I think this is the number one objection, no?
Yeah.
Kawawa naman yung bata because hindi siya he won't live a normal life, or kawawa naman yung bata kasi he won't be able to get to know friends and all of this stuff. Is it okay if you can share your experience?
Sure. This is the first time that I'm gonna share homeschooling in a talk. Well, ako kasi radical akong mag-isip as a person. I know that my personality kasi, ang hirap para sa akin yung gumising ng 7 a.m. Yahatid yung son and then susunduin, ganyan. So I decided to homeschool. Mainly because personally, I know that I can give a better curriculum to the kid more than the traditional school right now.
Okay.
We can finish ang homeschooling kasi, that's the number one myth. I want to debunk that myth na wala na siyang social life. According to studies, guys, mas lumalabas na better person yung na homeschool over those people in traditional schools. And that's there are studies to back this up. You can Google it. Kasi there's no bullying. You are protected by your parent in the homeschool. So and it's not easy kasi for a person, it's homeschooling is not for everyone. It depends on your personality as a person as well as a parent, how you read it. Kasi kasama yung curriculum, ikaw aaralin mo din yun, mag-ano yung curriculum niya, paano mo siya ituturo. You have to adjust on the learning of the kid, but overall it's super worth it because I can see his growth. And more than anything, more than the curriculum, it's the foundation ng character niya, yung the way that person will grow as as an adult. Kasi yung, let's face it, lahat ng inaral natin sa traditional school, hindi naman talaga natin siya na i-apply.
Right.
Nakakalimutan natin eventually algebra or something like that. In the real world where we live in, we don't use much of the traditional subjects that we had to unlearn and relearn a lot of things. We buy courses now which are very relevant to what we have, which the traditional schools are not teaching us. In business, Fibo, I'm sure he's a street smart marketer na inaral niya yan on his own, na hindi namin to nakuha sa traditional marketing in school. So overall, what my point is, the traditional schools, nagbabago na kasi yung takbo nung world natin, just like the pandemic. It will change a lot of things in our society. And I believe that traditional schools are meant to give you memorization, like memorize this, and eventually you will forget that. But the foundation as a person, as a parent, that you will inculcate into your child, yun yung hindi niya makakalimutan. And we are also DepEd accredited din naman. So find an institution that's DepEd accredited, so that whenever the kid or you decided na I want to go back to the traditional school, naka-credit pa rin yung mga ginawa ninyo. So just find alternatives then.
CJ, I want to compliment you doing that kasi the truth is I want to do homeschool if ever in the future, pero parang natatakot ako kasi am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? You know, you don't know yet. You haven't experienced. Personally, have you experienced homeschool? I mean, ikaw, or you went through traditional, right? So
I went to the traditional.
Yeah, the reason why we don't do homeschool kasi parang kung saan tayo galing, dun pa rin yung ipapasa.
Right.
I wanna compliment your courage talaga to
Thank you.
to get out of your comfort zone to grabe. I mean,
and research muna if it's for your personality. Kasi yung iba din, mayroon ako mga kakilala na from homeschooling, bumalik sila sa traditional kasi they cannot juggle kasi business kapag malayo ka sa family mo. Kasi ako, it so happen, work from home ako. So, I can give time. Minsan, kahit 1 hour a day lang, hindi kailangan na 8 hours a day kayo mag-homeschool. Lalo na kung mabilis pumikap yung bata.
Yeah, right on point. Kasi I also wanna ask, kasi you enrolled in different courses, marami kang negosyo, meron kang digital, meron kang community pa, meron kang mga interviews kasi in demand ka ngayon, di ba? Meron kang Copify, meron kang you also ventured into trading. Dami mong ginawa.
Alam ni Fibo yung buhay ko
Oo, syempre, follower ako eh. So, parang how are you able to do this? Kasi parang, and at the same time, mother ka pa, homeschool. How are you able to have the balance of doing all these things at the same time succeeding despite all lot of things for you doing?
It's really the mindset. And actually, this is actually an amazing interview kasi I never revealed a lot of my personal stuff in other interviews. Usually done business talaga. But this is more of a personal life that I am sharing. So if there are parents, there is one book that changed my life talaga din. Usually they say that life is like juggling balls, di ba? Na you don't make sure that no ball falls, parang ganyan, walang malalaglag. But if you treat your life that way, mahihirapan ka talaga. So what we do is yung parang, I forgot what it's called, yung parang tightrope ba yon? You there's a rope and then you make ganyan lang. I forgot what yun. So you balance it and then parang may hawak siyang parang stick na ganon. So you take one step at a time. With so many things that you're juggling. The balance for me is it's not literal na halimbawa 8 hours ka sa trabaho, 8 hours ka dapat dun sa parenting. It's not like that. You balance in such a way na which is more important and ano yung mas mahaba dapat yung oras mo with today. There are days that I don't work. I just focus on the kid. There are days that I don't really focus on the kid and I focus on the business kasi mas kailangan ako ng business like that. So, and forgive yourself. Because if sabi nga, as a parent, usually ang tinatanong natin, am I doing a good job? Palagi natin nire-reflect on, am I doing a great job as an influencer or as an entrepreneur? If you're asking that question, then you're doing an amazing job. Kasi a lazy person or a lazy parent will never ask, am I doing what's best?
Right.
Something like that. So
Right. Yeah.
you don't need to juggle like all the balls together up in the air, making sure that no one falls. But instead of that, thinking para ka na tumutulay dun sa rope, and then you balance it. So kung
Mm.
malalaglag ka na rito, i-balance mo sa kabila. Parang
Mm.
ganun. So
Yeah.
probably that's how I look at life now. And dati kasi talagang tino-torture ko rin yung sarili ko na I'm not doing a good job. Parang ang sama-sama kong ang sama-sama kong parent, ganyan na papabayaan ko. But I learned that it's not that way. And then
Mm-mm.
you assess the kid then, is he happy? Is he learning? If that's a yes, then you're doing a great job.
Right. Wonderful. Now, a lot of our viewers are also parents, most probably, no? And then one of their struggles is accomplishing, or kumbaga, they cannot accomplish everything in one day. Kumbaga, kulang yung oras nila. Is it okay if you can share your normal daily routine?
Wala akong routine. Yun actually yung downside ko naman. That's you know, when you look at us influencers, you thought our lives are perfect. Galing ni Fibo, galing ni CJ, and but we also have messy days, not so perfect days, not days that we're not proud of.
Right.
And one of those is nahihirapan ako sa routine talaga. Minsan gabi ako nagigising, sa umaga ako tulog, parang ganun. So ano nga yung questions?
Yes, so you mentioned na you don't really have a like
what do I do like in a daily basis? Ayan. Before I sleep,
or like kumbaga, let's just edit the question, like how do you stay productive in a way na kasi you don't have a routine parang how do you plan? Do you plan for the next day? Do you like kumbaga, as a parent, how do you make most out of what they do? Kasi merong anak, merong pang work and all of this stuff.
Meron akong 30-day plan. What do I, parang meron akong long term. Okay. 1 year muna, 1 year, what do I want to achieve in 2020? Tapos you go backwards.
Right.
So from 2020, what's your 12-month plan? What's your 6-month plan as a business person and as a parent? Tapos you go back 6 months, 3 months, tapos on a daily basis, I always ask myself, what do I need to do tomorrow? Para meron akong direction. Usually, kapag hindi ako nakakapagsulat ng ano ba yung mga tasks ko, I fail. So, I make sure na sinusulat ko siya talaga. Tapos, ang secret ko is talagang small steps lang.
Right.
Hindi mo isusulat yung sobrang na-exhaust ka na halimbawa 20 yung gagawin mo, and then you try to make sure that those 20 are done in a day. No, you don't do that. Parang exhausting yun. What you can accomplish lang on that day, you allow yourself to breathe and mag-Netflix. Ako nag-Netflix ako. You play with the kids and then you sleep. That's important for me, to sleep 8 hours a day. I don't believe in 4 hours lang yung sleep, 3 hours lang yung sleep, and then you go hustle. You need to relax as well your mind. Kasi when you're relaxed, pag kumpleto yung tulog mo, mas productive ka eh. Yun. Pero kung lutang ka, kahit 3 oras yung tulog mo, and then you say, I'm gonna work twice as hard, pero sabog yung, you're not very organized. So actually, that's one of my secrets. If they ask me what's keeping you productive, I have enough sleep para the next day todo raksyada. Ganyan. So ganun yung ginagawa ko talaga.
Yeah, that's great. I'm learning a lot from you, CJ. And it seems like our viewer seems na parang ganda ng buhay mo parang parang wala kang problema, parang have you experienced a crisis ba in your business? Like kasi most probably we're in a crisis right now, and in the past ba, no? Have you experienced a crisis in your business? And then if yes, what can you share more about that? Ano yung mga na-learn mo na lessons? What caused that crisis? And ano yung mga anong na-learn mo, and then what made things turn around?
When I was a freelancer, yung transition ko to from freelancing to being an entrepreneur, yun siguro yung one of the failed. Dumating ako sa point na I don't want to become an employee anymore. I don't want to become somebody who's looking for clients all the time. So I want to build a business.
Right.
And then it's not easy to build a business without the experience, or without yung galing ka kasi sa traditional na, graduate, get a job, every day, ganun yung gagawin natin. So, the society did not teach us to become entrepreneurs. We learn it by ourselves. So, it's the first few months of becoming an e-commerce entrepreneur, I failed a lot.
Mhm.
Kasi yung failed products. Kasi I don't have an eye kung ano yung magandang marketing, ano yung magandang product, ano yung bebenta ba na product, na physical product, ano yung ad copy, wala akong alam sa copywriting. I learned it all by myself. So, those are the first few months that I failed. I spent thousands, hundred thousands of money there. Siguro, what I learned about it is it's okay to fail.
Mhm.
And that's also one thing, segue ko lang din siya ulit sa homeschooling. In the traditional world, we are not allowed to fail. We are always, you know, you have to excel, you have to do the right thing kasi people will bully you, people will make fun of you. I learned the hard way that it's okay to fail.
Right.
And failure is a proof that you are trying.
Mhm.
So if you don't fail, you're not trying at all. So
Right.
maybe and eventually makukuha mo siya. You just fail, and fail fast. And then eventually you will become good at it as you practice. Just like in speaking in video. So minsan utal-utal tayo when we speak, and then when they find us na, oh, ang galing niyang speaker, but they didn't know prior to that, ang daming lapses, ang daming ulit, daming take 1, take 2, take 3, and then eventually you will become good at it kasi even marketing, I didn't know how to create irresistible offer before or how to create a good customer service, but eventually you will learn.
Right.
And that is okay. And then probably one thing that I could part with you guys is find a mentor like Fibo. If find someone who already did it. So I know the reason why you're here is you're a follower of Fibo Lim. So how he did it, how he did it for himself. Maybe we can model someone. If you want to become rich, you follow rich people. If you want to become wealthy, you emulate or model someone who's done it for himself. So find someone like that.
Right. Wonderful. CJ, a lot of our viewers are watching. Most probably they would say, buti sa'yo, CJ. You could say all of these things, all of these beautiful things kasi you have a brand, you have connections, you have money. So, kami, wala nga kaming pera eh. Buti sa'yo, meron kang savings ngayon. So, I wanna put you as parang nasa shoes nila ngayon. What if, assuming that you will lose everything right now, your connections, your wealth, your brand, your business, how are you gonna start all over again, provided na all you have left lang is your knowledge?
That's actually the most important thing na naiwan, yung knowledge. Kasi if everything fails, what you have in your mind, no one can take that away from you.
Right.
So I always say this, kung marunong kang gumawa ng pera, hindi ka matatakot mawalan ng pera.
Right.
Kasi nasa iyo yun eh. Kahit ma-hold up ka, unless you die, but kahit ma-hold up ka, whatever they do to you, the knowledge is extremely, extremely important because you can repeat everything again. If you have a knowledge in digital marketing, you can do it again. If you're good with customer service, if you're good with cooking, it's in your mind, right? How you make a good recipe out of this. So where did you get that? It's in your mind. It's your knowledge. So you do it again. You just do it again. And then, nagbabago yung society natin. Right now, we're geared to digital stuff because of the coronavirus nga, no one's going out. Flights are being canceled, travels are being canceled, but the courses and the things that we do around, you have to notice and you have to observe what are the things that are changing and what are digital currency. Digital products are still here. We can still sell digital products and courses. So what if everything's taken away from you? That is actually the number. If the knowledge was the one taken away from you, yun siguro yung medyo shaky doon. But thank goodness that it's all in our mind. So invest in yourself talaga. It's okay to fail. It's okay to start all over again. And if don't fear about it. You can always start from scratch.
Right, understand.
You have the right mindset, the proper mindset that you can do it again and fail again.
Right.
Fail
Understand.
again.
Yeah. If you were to start from scratch, ano yung process mo? Like, are you gonna sell physical products? Are you gonna create a digital product? Or how Or are you gonna be a virtual assistant first to come up with money and then start something? Or ano yung, if ever you'd start from scratch, what is your parang your process? How would you start from scratch?
If I lose again, siguro both. Titignan ko yung digital and physical products at the same time. Halimbawa, sa digital, are people consuming digital contents pa rin? If everything fails, if that's a yes, ano kaya yung, find the opportunity. Always find the opportunity. Ano kaya yung pwedeng digital product ngayon na pwede nilang bilhin? Is it about self-development? Can I teach self-development? If the answer is yes, I'll produce a content. About the physical products naman, so hindi na applicable ngayon yung mga, let's say, dati kasi nagbebenta ako ng mga hair straightener without the brand. So if that's not something that's sellable right now, what are the things that people buy right now in this pandemic, in this crisis? Maybe food. What are the basic necessities ng tao that you can sell? There will always be something. Don't say that ako wala, hindi ko alam. Find that. Go with the path na ano yung needed right now. So you really do need to have a research. And it's not something that I want to share that with you. It's a very good point, Fibo, that you mentioned. Kasi si Fibo yan kasi si CJ yan. We all started from nowhere. We just built this from scratch as well. So we're nothing special. Hindi kami different from everybody. We just worked hard, siguro. That's why we achieved this.
Yeah, understand. CJ, I'm learning a lot from you, and as much as we can, we only have a limited time for this. If you were to, if all the television networks are streaming you live right now, and you have a message to our Filipino community, and this will be the biggest message that you could give, ano kayo yung pwede mong i-message to them?
Never be afraid to fail, siguro. And create your own economy. I learned that from one of our mentors. I just want to share it with you. Create your own economy. That means whatever is happening right now, because this pandemic may be over and we're confident that it will be over. The question only is, the question is when. It's just a matter of time that this crisis will be over. But it's not forever that coronavirus is here with us. But the question is, people are blaming the government. People are looking for answers, and people are confused, and we're in the middle of chaos. But those people who will invest on themselves will be separated from, eventually we will come out here like, what will you become after this pandemic? If you are somebody who's ranting, who's nowhere to go, maybe it's time for us to change. And like our mentor mentioned, produce content, do not just consume. And if you're somebody who's consuming a lot of contents on the internet, you have to make sure that it's positive, because in your subconscious mind, papasok lahat ng mga trash that we are absorbing. So we really have to be careful with that. And now, maraming oras talaga yung mga tao. People are saying before na, wala akong oras. I want to do 100 things, but I don't have time to do it. Well, now you have the time to do it. But the question is, where will you start? So, balikan mo yung hobby that you've been putting off. Read that book that you said you're gonna read. Come out of this pandemic as a better person, instead of just, waiting for the government to do something. That's why we need to, like I said, create your own economy, build something, because right after this, the world will continue naman. In a different direction. Maybe it's a new normal. It may be a while. It may take a while that we find the normal again before, or maybe it's not the way it was before. It's the new normal. But how will you adapt, and how will you become a better person after the pandemic?
Wonderful. CJ, I know that a lot of people would want to learn more about you, maybe buy your course, maybe engage with you. How can they follow you? How can they buy your course? How can they connect with you? Go ahead.
just find me on Facebook. Siguro that's CJ Cajoles, and I do have a Facebook page. It's CJ Maturino Cajoles. But just go ahead and find me there. And my group is online Filipino Freelancers, so you can join the community as well if you are somebody who wanted to learn how to work from home. What are the skills that you need in order to work from home? You can check that community out. We have free webinars, we have free trainings and free resources there. So yeah.
Wonderful. CJ, I want to thank you, from the bottom of my heart for saying yes to this, for generously sharing your ideas, your thoughts. Marami akong natutunan from you, by the way. And by the way, guys, go ahead, join, how do you call this? Online Filipino Freelancers na group and connect with CJ. Because ako, member din ako ng community. And it's amazing. The community that she has built is amazing. So, if you've got value from this, how much more if you would connect with CJ as well. CJ, do you have any last words or wala naman?
Wala naman. Thank you so much, guys. And I know I'm not the only speaker here, but we have a lot of guests, so feel free to really absorb everything. If that person, like, if the idea doesn't resonate with you, it's okay, you can throw it away. But if you think it's a good thing that you can absorb it, try to apply it to our lives. And thank you, Fibo, for this amazing drive.
Thank you so much, CJ. So guys, until next time, this is Fibo Lim. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you and stay safe. Hey, thank you so much for watching this interview. By the way, the reason why we conduct these interviews, because we're actually raising funds so that we could provide for our frontliners and also for our less fortunate kababayans. And right now, it's still ongoing, okay? If you want to donate and participate and join this summit so that you can also help our less fortunate kababayans, just visit this link, entrepcharitysummit.com. Just go to entrepcharitysummit.com to actually donate and also receive all these interviews for free. Once again, thank you so much. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, go ahead and click subscribe so that when we publish a new video, you will get notified. Maraming salamat. Until next time, this is Fibo Lim. God bless you and stay safe.